Hello everybody, my name is Leanna Elliott. I've already tried to do this once, so let's try again! As you can see, in between the first episode, well, if you haven't been here before, hi, this is the Cozy Corner, and I'm just playing Minecraft at my own pace, how I normally do, even though I'm typically in this magical thing called creative mode. In between episodes, I have done quite a bit of deforestation. I've made a totem. I've made storage settlements. I've made tiny farm. I have found spruce and I've collected spruce. Have I've got this. I also have this and this and this. I collected 8 more diamonds. We ended the episode on 18, not 19 or 22. We have 26 diamonds, which actually, I think that's the exact amount that you use to craft diamond armor. So that's that, and then the helmet, and then the boots. Oh, with 2 left. So you need 24 of something to make a full set. I didn't know that. This is also to my name, and this is also to my name. We don't have a lot, and that is fine. That is fine because that's how I play Minecraft. I'm staring at the sun. I didn't have shaders last time either, so shaders are a thing now. I need to try and build a farm and then maybe get some animals because I can't really live off of fish forever, and I don't know what I want to do yet. I want to build a house, but I have to mine things to build a house. And I don't feel like collecting more materials, but at the same time, I really want to build, and I have materials to do it. I have the trees, and I have the saplings to do it, but whatever. Also, this spawns squid. Either way, I'm gonna do some farming, and because there is no replay mod, there's just gonna be jump cuts. Sadly, the replay mod has not been updated to 1.21.10, which is the most recent version. Really, it's borderline infuriating. I think it's up to 1.21.45 or 6. I don't know. I just know that it's not up to date, and it makes me sad. Whoa. This is what happened. Okay, that's what happens when you hold down F5, apparently. Yeah, I literally jumped into bed. Anyway, enough with messing around. I'm gonna pause the recording, do some stuff, and then I'll show you what I do. Yeah, I'm thinking that what might work here is if I dig I know I just filled that in, but if I dig this in a little bit more, make it kind of like a coastal farm, and then as I dig deeper and deeper and deeper into this birch forest, I can make like a massive just birch settlement in between the leaves. Don't know why I think it's smart to pick up all of the birch saplings. Seriously, already have over a stack and nearly half. It's a little concerning. Alright, so this is what I mean. I've come from around about here and I've dug a long line that wraps around. Not too far. It ends about here. I don't know if I'm gonna dig all of this out, considering all I'm really caring about is this specific section for a small little farm. But that's okay. That's fine. I don't know if I want to make it like raised beds. It's not a swamp. There is a swamp over that way. But do I want to make raised beds so they're okay if something like a massive flood just washes over all of this? Would I do that? Or do I think this is like a pretty chill, typical climate, moist dirt over here, but it gets slightly drier up there, making it better for building and stuff. And then I imagine a dark oak forest to be really moist, but I also imagine it to be really, really dry and not the greatest for things like fruit trees and stuff. I can imagine here being good for fruit trees. Here is kind of where we're going. I've mined up to there, and as you can see, it's just flowing this way. I'm thinking of cutting it off at the water line and then like gating it off and maybe having some farmhouses around. What I would also like to do, aside from get lanterns, because I reckon that would be cute, is having like iron bars there, letting the, wait, maybe I could, these are super dense, but we can go bop bop. We could do it like that, but maybe instead of how I had it just then, just to like make it, no, I could have done it on the other side. And then it's 3D, and then already that's kind of like sandwiched in between, but if we want to make it even more, nope, even more 3D, we can have it like that and then maybe have some sort of slab on top. I reckon that would look nice. I reckon that might look nice.
Alright, so I ended up doing the final tour of the garden silently. As you can see, it's definitely a bit longer. I made some cute little village style lights. I made little pathways. Obviously, I've textured it with stripped logs and planks, and then there's like the little filter. I ended up putting in some birch leaves as well, just to kind of act as like some bushiness or overgrown things, and really that's kind of all we got to today. I know it wasn't a lot, but it was something, and really that's all that matters. This is supposed to be a really slow, kind of low-key type of thing. I don't know if I use the proper way of saying low-key, but that's kind of how I want this to be, just really chill and not like Hermitcraft as much as I adore Hermitcraft, and I want Green to be able to upload videos quicker, but you know what, dude? You do you, and you're doing a lot. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will come back again. If you have any like build suggestions, that would also be great. Have a great evening, day, or night. Adios amigos!